Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. And this morning I want to share a term with you, and it's a practice, and I do believe strongly it's something that you and I are probably being confronted with, learning how to navigate, and at the same time, doing everything we need to do to deeply embrace it more and more every single day. And this is a practice that came up for me many years ago when I was clinging to a lot of victimhood and a lot of victim mentality. And it was a beautiful time for me. I was in my early 20s and I was living in a spiritual community in upstate New York. And it was really a time when I was doing a ton of introspection. I was spending a ton of time alone. And I was in a dark place a lot of this time. And a spiritual teacher said to me, "You know, James, you have the card inside of you to get yourself out of jail anytime that you want. It's your get out of victimhood experience. That it is that you can carry around your whole life, or you can give yourself the card. And on the card, it will read, the world did not give you joy, so the world can't take it away from you." And I remember being 22 years old and going, wow, easy for you to say. That I was like, right, smart ass 22-year-old kid who's, meditating and thinking he knows everything. I knew so little, but I did know that I was very attached to my victim story, and I was going to use it every opportunity I could to keep me from growing, to keep me from taking spiritual responsibility. These last 6 months have been very reminiscent of that time on so many levels. Walking this spiritual path, and you've been feeling much of the same things, right? Because your joy is not given to you by the world. Your joy is given to you by God, by the universe, by the light, by the divine knowing, something that's so much bigger than this world. So you don't allow this world to give it to you or take it away. And sometimes that can be mistaken by ourselves and by people around us saying, "Oh, gosh, don't you see what's going on? How dare you still keep a smile on your face? How dare you still be hopeful and full of faith and optimism and common humanity? How dare you still believe in joy?" And joy can be a metaphor for peace. It can be a metaphor for purpose. It can be a metaphor for human inclusivity and responsibility for being a change that we absolutely need to see in the world. All of these things are joy for me. It's the work. It's why I think you and I are here. And I wanted to come back to this phrase and leave you with this today. The joy that you cling to, the joy that you desire, the joy that you would love for yourself is always here. Because spirit is always here. Spirit transcends this world. The world did not give you joy, so this world, as it presently is, can't take this joy away from you. We get a chance to go to another place, another frequency, another channel, another field, and be there. Do our work. Build what it is that we need to be building inside of us to know that joy comes from within, which comes from a much bigger place than this world. The victim card can be pulled out, and for many people, I fully understand why we pull it out each and every day. It's a narrative that helps us to kind of feel our way through times in our life. And sometimes in my life, I wonder if I could pull it back out and use it. Little glimpses of things that have happened and things that pull me or want to pull me back. And what I realize, my victim card is just asking for compassion and acceptance. It's asking me to leave this world, not physically, but leave this world spiritually. Go to that place, that frequency, that channel. Remember the greater truth. Allow myself to feel what I have to feel in my humanness, whether it's victimhood, whether it's sadness, whether it's fear, whether it's judgment, all those things. And then when I realize those things, I compassionately let go of those things and I reclaim my joy. Once again, remembering the world did not give me joy. The world can't take it away. We get a chance to be in joy. Enjoy each and every moment. Being a spiritual being, having a human being experience. So let us rise up today. Honor what's moving through us today. Don't judge it. Allow it. Be with it until we learn from it. And then be compassionate with it so we can grow from it. Grow from it. That's the curriculum of a spiritual warrior, and that is the curriculum that I work with each and every day. 57 years into the experiment called me. So many iterations, so many sequels being told, failed, grown of, becoming yet again. So with that, I just want you to know I appreciate the work that you're doing. I see you. Remember, your joy is always here for you. May not be here in this world, but it's always here in the spiritual realms. Allow it to be here for you. Much love and all blessings. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.